New England Patriots.
A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They go with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And a short pickup to about the 25. Well, this really an interesting matchup here in Week 1. Of course, you got the Super Bowl 52 rematch to talk about. No Nick Foles or Tom Brady on the field today. But for the Eagles, it's been a long wait to get back at it again since the loss to the Chiefs back in February.
Yeah, no Zach Ertz. Was it a touchdown? Was it not a touchdown? In New England, they're still upset over that call. But, hey, this game is going to be a blast because the Eagles, they didn't feel like they put enough pressure on the quarterback in the Super Bowl. They want to really get after it in this one.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, it's one thing to complete the first pass of the year, but to complete your first deep ball, oh, that's got to feel great for him right now because he's worked on that the entire offseason as well. But to see it downfield, your guy catching it, you know it feels great.
Uncork the arm a little bit, get the cobwebs dusted off. Now he's ready to roll. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
On second down, Swift. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, rush the passer, instead the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. They go play action with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Mariota. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a first down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
First down, and they go with Swift again. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Next, the receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he's in. Touchdown, the Eagles. Jalen Hurts scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Jones and the Pats now with a first and 10 at their own 18. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Now Jones, escaping the pressure right. Got him in, it's Tyquan Thornton. 19 yards the pickup there, move the chains.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
A first down carry by Elliott. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing Jones. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 44-yard line. The give to Elliott off tackle. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They go down the end again. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, touchdown!
Devontae Parker from 6 yards away. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
At long last, the Eagles have found their new marquee #1 receiver. They dealt for Brown in last year's draft, and all he did in year 1 was set a new franchise record for yards, 4th best in the league. He gets him a 1st down there.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they'll be inside.
He's watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the 1st down.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Hurts on the option right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 10, Jones. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And taken at the 46. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He's got room to roam, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 23 yards on the play.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter, get it to your guy in space, And he's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in 1st and goal.
Here's Swift. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return is Jones from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here we go, get set.
Jones now. A final shot before break. He's going to look deep down the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman,
so
ready
both
with our
these
EA
coaching
Sports
staffs
halftime
likely
report.
making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll get this out in a hurry to Parker. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Inside give to Elliott. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Given 30 yards there.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A handoff left, Elliott. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Jones. Off play action. Out to his left. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Jones eluding the pressure right. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions and what was once a nice drive stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Jones now, they're bringing a blitz, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Eagles defense able to hold. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it turning into a run.
You know, like I know that was some bullshit.
Creating his own yardage,
And
he just did on that play.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Out to the left Eagles first down as he's brought down at the 25-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we got an Eagle slow to get up. While the medical staff checks on him, and step aside in this week 1 contest. On 1st and 10, Swift. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. This is Swift on the counter, and not much to speak of. Called a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's not as good as getting a game on the stage, but they're going to really well game on the ground. This is going to keep it moving forward.
They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Hurts to throw. That is incomplete. That's a good team sending this to the line. 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs at the offense end didn't come back to bite them. The other side of the defense came through and was able to hold them without any points.
I agree with you, partner. We're going to walk you ready to team, even if they say to us. We rose to the challenge and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively, they get that first down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. Maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Calling no gain on the run there, now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Continues to swing in front of Chris to break off a big one. He might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. What? Hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Patriots send it out to their punter. That's their punt away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 23. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a three-way drive. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way. I think they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you take the spirit away from another team. Did their drive and will to come back and win? Can you take it with another score right here?
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, the team are right there on the brink, aren't they?
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL. On the play fake, here's Hurts, rolling to his right. This is caught at the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. Brad Smith. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Broken John, here's Swift. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
One thing I do know an offensive lineman they like a guy who's carrying the ball that will take what is blocked. Not try and create a big play, maybe take a loss, not try and go where the blocking isn't. But if it's just all that's there, and you just put your head and your shoulders down and get that, you get the respect of the big guys up front.
Throwing his Hurts.
Come on, bro. They keep giving this nigga extra bullshit yards.
We got a 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
It's funny, throughout the time they've been getting together, we talk
They're giving you stank yards, bro. Stank yards. That shit is fuckboy yards.
one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why we just start shedding the tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
If it is, it starts in the beginning and play one-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too. Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're going to figure it without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one. He's not.
He's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with now 3 meantime touchdowns. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
This nigga played the quarters the whole game.
The preseason is not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. They've got to decide themselves right now. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're in the play the ball game now, but they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, that'll be incomplete. I took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break. And you can add another completion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Big play there for New England. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Ball play action. Jones. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. Intercepted. James right there. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Already at the line, the Philly offense set to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable quarter. The throw on its side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And it'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But many people
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
With confidence with the lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in and tell you to look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Here's a hit off to Swift. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Good game there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got their leverage up for them. Good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keeps the clock rolling. They're in charge in this scenario right now. They want to stay down there.
And not in any rush offensively. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The 4th quarter is a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for late points.
Well, with this game in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to make.
The pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Matt Judon in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. The kick by Elliott is good. 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense. This time it was forced to taking the 3.
But you didn't mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, Stevie. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much going on.
Yeah, without swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the ring on the water a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. The safety driven Edmonds makes it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, hell, the 7, we made one more play. Could have had our shutout.
Edwards. This is caught.
Niggas is in cover 4, but yet this nigga is running over there. Why are you running over there if we in cover?
Before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Here we go.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 114 yards on the ground here for Swift. He's got a 1st down as well. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. It's Brown.
Come on, bro. Let's get this game over with.
Going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Every time I'm there, bro, niggas still overthrowing us.
Games to the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this after what an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are. Let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch your team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The city always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Eagles, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.